I have seen the glory that is Donald Trump. He really gives all the liberals anxieties that gives them goosebumps. He's my president, can't you see? We're at war with Syria, and he's the best one for the man. He's the best man for the job. That's true. It's true. Now we're blocking the space, the Straits of Hormuz, which means all the planes that want to get the gas gotta come all the way to America. That's true. All the way. And if Chinese don't like it, we got the technology to knock them out of the sea. It's about time. They're at war with us. You see, right now, under the Biden Bolshevik administration, we were surrendering. We're surrendering America. We're letting 2 million guys, no, 20 million illegals in, just so Biden would have an advantage, or the Democrats would have an advantage on the next election. See, all the Democrats care about is their own power. But it's not going to be that way under Trump. Trump is breaking all the rules. He's playing chess three ways, or fourth dimensional chess. Well, they're playing checkers. This is a glorious moment. Now, there are those who say it's too dangerous. No. You fight the battle today. You don't fight it tomorrow. If we had stopped Hitler before he got the Rhineland and the Suderland and all these things, there would have been no World War II. At least not then. It would be the commies we didn't have to worry about. Eventually, we had to worry about the commies anyway. The commies. They're amazing. The people who follow them are amazing. Here these guys don't deliver the goods. We rip their friggin' ye. Yet they get support. Young people say, hey, Bolshevik Revolution, hammer and sickle. And it's displayed proudly, even though it's responsible for more death than all the right-wing philosophies put together. What? 50 million, 50 million starved in China? And it's not to mention the murders. But throw another 10 million in there. Half the population massacred in Cambodia. They don't talk about that genocidal situation in Cambodia. But somehow the Cambodians have a country still. I don't know how they can lose so many people. You know, if you had glasses, you were a counter-revolutionary. Ah, and look at Yugoslavia. That was the model commie country. Fell apart and went into civil war bloody. Every time. And look at Venezuela. Anybody's running away from there. 8 million people run away. People aren't running into utopia, the commie utopia. They're running here. The United States of America. The best country ever. Now, this is how I would solve the problem. Antifa, Black Lives Matter, whatever they want to call themselves today, are violent in this movement. They should be answered with street fighters. The January 6th heroes. Those guys are still out there. Hey, get off your butt and then counter demonstrating with all muscle in case it's needed against Antifa. Right now, Antifa is beating up innocent Christians. Yeah, the whole thing is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I am tired of the whole thing. But God's here. God isn't here. You know, he plus the Israeli thing. Palestinians, they cause trouble wherever they go. And they offer nothing. There's nothing they offer the countries they come into but strife, civil war, because they try to take over. The Israelis or the Jews contribute to science, art, medicine, everything. Good people. They're added addition to any country. Sure, they're Israel first, but they were entitled to that land by Almighty God. Yeah, that's how they got the land. And then they were kicked out, or They had to get out of there because of the Romans, the death persecution. But there was always a hand in there. Done. Ay, ay, ay. Onward to Montreal. And Montreal, they get in death thing, they get killed 100,000 people so far. They want to make this country like Canada, polite death. You get. Yeah. Well, the tide has turned. I'm happy to do it. Now I can speak my mind a little more than I could before. All hail Donald Trump, Emperor Divine. Onward, Donald Trump.